What's up, everyone? Good afternoon. Welcome. Portfolio's up. That is the first thing I see here. That's a good sight. I guess we'll keep some music going. How about these ones? There we go. Perfect. So what's up, everyone? Welcome in. So it's Tuesday, about 2 p.m. We had CPI this morning. The markets are moving. The NASDAQ is moving. Let's look at the Mag 7. SPY. Oh, wow. They're off the... I need to move my charts up. Boom. Look at that. Look at NVIDIA. Markets are moving. It's a 15-minute chart. Here we have Meta. 15-minute chart. Tesla, look at that. Boom. Huge move. Dang. Apple. 15-minute also. Kind of going sideways today once we gapped up. Yeah, so markets are moving. So back to Bitcoin. This is a daily chart. So we retraced a bit yesterday, the last like 3 days of consolidation before that, and now we are kind of coming back up to the previous day highs. So around 105,000 pretty much. It's kind of next target for me. See how we react there. So we didn't quite meet my targets of these highs, of these previous highs here, 107, 108. I'm kind of looking for how we react here in those in that range, in that 106 to let's just say 110. See how it reacts there, if it looks like it's going to be a reversal area, or if we continue to break out. I'm most likely going to keep trying to play this mostly in altcoins and trying to time them with when they're moving well with Bitcoin. So I'm going to go down to the 4 hour. So yeah, this whole trade idea here is really good. Oh yeah, I gotta pull out the chat. Hold on a second. Yo, what up, BDYD? How's it going? Okay, so Bitcoin, we had a little dip down to 100, exactly, pretty much, a little above, and bouncing right now. So let's see how my positions are doing. One more time. Actually, I'm gonna go down one more. I'm gonna go all the way down to the 15-minute just to see how today is. Making higher highs, higher lows, pretty steady on the 15-minute. Yep, so everything's looking good to me. Volume picked up a bunch, right? I don't think it necessarily matters that much. It's starting to go down a little bit. But that makes sense with New York Open. This is just a 15-minute chart, so... Yeah, yep, today it's definitely pumping. So what do I want to look at next? Let's scan through my alt positions. Here's ETH, and ETH is looking good. Looks like we could be breaking out of the previous day consolidation area. Next move up I'd look for is really a 3,300, which I'm pretty sure is my target. So let's flip over and actually look at my positions here. So coming into 3commas, this is my ETH position, which is hedge long is what I call it. So right now it's about half exposure of this entire position. So the investment is 1,500. So it's probably exposed. It should be exposed about 750 bucks. So it will sell as it goes up. As it chops, it will sell and rebuy on the dips. So this little chop area for the last few days has actually been good for the P&L. We've made a little bit of ROI on that, and as it goes up, it will just keep getting out of the position. So if it does keep going, so yeah, this is up to 3,256. So my target was around 3,300. So I'll be all out of this position by the time we hit to 3,300. So if we go back to the trading view chart, let's see. Okay, here we go. That we can see both now. So oh, that does not help. So this is the daily. Let's go to the hourly. Dang. What a good buy down here. I'm gonna go to the 4 hour. Yo, what up, Rama? Rama, I'll show you that RSI setup and how I spot it. So I'm just gonna look at this real quick. So it looks like we're kind of breaking out. We are getting these divergences down here. Just something I'm noticing, but that's what's gonna happen, and it can keep going up. So it's gonna happen while something's going up aggressively. So I feel really good about this. Maybe make some new highs here. And my target is 3,300. So if I zoom out even more, this is a 4 hour. Yeah, that's like, we have this high volume node up here. Yeah, I like my price target, or whatever, my take profit. So that's ETH. We also had added Cardano. And look at that. Did we hit TP1? Oh, guys, look, it missed it by like pennies. So I'm gonna go to that next. Let's just look at that real quick. Smart trade. Oh wait, wrong smart trade. Smart trade. Okay, here's the auto position. Yeah, look how close it was to my first TP. So I don't know, I might take that one off a little early, and then TP2 is up here. Do I have a TP3? Yes, TP3 is just really the moon bag. I might just cut it and hold that on the side. So here's my TP1 and TP2. So, I mean, if I was watching it, I would have just cut that maybe. I mean, if I could, I would. I don't care about the extra little bit, but I don't really, I'm just letting these play out, so. Now maybe I would actually just tighten it a little bit in case it doesn't go back above where it went before. So I'd maybe move it down to 8638 or something, 8638. So I'll do that real quick. I'm just gonna edit. What did I say, 8638? My bad. 8638. 15%. Add TP. Boom. All right. Save changes. Okay. So all I did was I changed it to be matching with where this wick was before, right? Yep. Right there. So. And just in case it starts chopping right within this range that it had this big candle on. So I'm going to show Roma this RSI divergence. So I'm just spotting them. You're saying, do I have alerts on how to find them? So the alert that I'm using is trade timers. I'm actually going to turn the music down a little bit. Okay, so I'll pull up trade timers and show you how I have it set up. So the trade timers will give me when the candles close, and I can be ready to enter the trade. So I know it's like you could just watch the candles, so it's not like it's not going to change everything. You still have to be paying attention, but it's going to help. So tradetimers.com, free timer tools. I'll pull them up right here. So to watch for the divs. So I trade, for when I'm scalping, I trade RSI divergences. Maybe we should try to do some on Bitcoin or something. So here, I'll go to Bitcoin chart. Well, maybe even oughta. So I'm gonna go down to the 5-minute chart. So if I'm watching for divergences on the 5-minute, on crypto, I'd rather like the 15-minute or something. So I don't know, maybe I just go to the 15-minute. Okay, so let's see if we can find an RSI divergence. So the trend is up. We're kind of at maybe a resistance area here, but we're gonna be looking for a long. So the next long, the next div, a good spot from it that I see is like this valley down here. So first I'm going to show it on just the trading view chart. So we have this valley in the RSI where price also kind of made a low. So I like that as an origin of the div. And then right here from the RSI. So we're looking for the RSI, right, to go below. And then whatever, just to go below is all that matters. And then we get that div right there. And then we're looking for price to dip, but not go below this one. So at that point, we would have the RSI divergence right here. Okay. And so my rule is to have it, for one of my ways I do it is the one that's in the video. I have a trading video, my trading plan video for day trading. And the way I have it in that video, which is the main way I do it, I'm looking for the next candle to close. So maybe we can find a past divergence. And I haven't actually looked for them on altcoins. Here's one though. So I know this is hindsight. So we would have gotten one that got stopped out right here. And then we got another one right here. Or right here. So these ones aren't really that good of ones. It's too tight together. So let's see if we can find another one that would actually take. So I'm just looking for one now in hindsight. Okay, maybe I just go down to the 1 minute. Oh, let's go to the 2 minute actually. Let's see if we can just find one. So when I'm looking for this setup, this entry signal to set up, I'm looking for that divergence to be formed. So let's just say right here we have a nice peak in the price, and I'd be looking for this price to come down, but not make a lower low, and for the RSI to make a lower low, right? So we would get our divergence right here. And once that candle closes, confirming the div, the next candle is the entry signal. Okay, so this one we got. Actually, okay, this is a good one on the 1 minute right here. So here, I'll show it on this. So right here, this candle, the RSI closed lower than the RSI of that of the origin candle. Right there. Okay, that's the best example. So my stop loss is the lower of the two, the origin or the div candle. So my stop loss goes there. And then my targets at the minimum is 1R, 2R, and then holding a runner. And that's for NQ. So with crypto, I mean, right here we can just see it went 4R. My average crypto R&R is 5.9. So maybe I need to adjust it for this. But that's the entry. And so now that this candle closes, what we do is the moment this candle opens and goes in the direction that we want, we see prices moving up in this situation, right? We're bullish, we're going for a long. That's when you enter the trade. It could also be used with something else, like right here we have a 3-bar reversal, for example. So you could potentially enter the trade too on this next one, and you have an extra confirmation like that. And it goes. So that's like the way that I play it.
Large buy.
The original way I made the strategy is to enter when the next candle opens. So we created the div right here. The next candle opens. The moment it goes, I fill. So that's what I use the trade timers for. So going back to trade timers, what I have here is a 2 minute, 5 minute, and a 15 minute. And so I'm just watching for these candles to close. These are linked with the candle closes. And so all I'm doing is watching for these candles to close, and before they close, I glance over at my different time frames. So here I have like a 2 minute and a 15 minute and a 5 minute, and I'm just watching for that candle to close. So I'll get my alert 17 seconds before the 2 minute closes, and that's enough time for me to look at it and be like, oh, it looks like it's going to make the divergence. I'm going to go ahead and set up my trade. Like, I like to put the P&L thing on, and I know exactly what I should risk, and then I enter it. So it's really listening to these timers, and when I hear the 15 is about to go off, it alerts me 25 seconds before. So I could switch to the 15 minute time frame and say, okay, is this closing as a div? So I could just sit here and listen to these candle closes and switch between the time frames without having been like too prepared. Okay, 15 minute, no div. Is it making a bear div? Maybe I'm looking to take profit or something. Okay, no. And then I can go back to the different time frames like that. So go back to the 2 minute or 5 minute when I get that 5 minute alert. So that's how I'm doing it. And it's really just alerting for the timing. I know it's not a custom indicator that's alerting for the actual divergences, but that you can just see on the chart. And so my rule of thumb for these is to have them be a nice clean div, which to me looks like a U shape or an N shape, right? Either concave up or down, whatever it's called. And I'm looking for it to look really clean, and like this one right here, it has a nice big wick. I'm looking for buyers in this situation. I love that this candle that made the div and this one turned green, essentially, white in this situation, but it was a bullish candle, and the fact that that closed green after having this red candle, that I love that as the entry. So the moment the next candle opens and goes in the direction on that candle, the setup would have been right here. Stop loss at the lower of the two, and then take profit would be at 1R, 2R, and a runner. So right here's 1R. So it almost hit. Maybe it kind of did. Not really, but it depends on where you got into. So if you got in earlier, if you got in better, it might have already hit. So I know that's not an automatic thing, but I think it's better this way, because not only are you looking for them, but you're looking for them when you have your confluences, right? Or at least that's how I do it. I want to be looking at them at the right timing. So I'm looking for key areas, and that's when I start to watch for them. We're coming up to my levels. I'm going to start watching for divs, or we're coming to a potential breakout area maybe, and we want to see the next div above this breakout area is another way I'll do it. So I'm just using it as an entry signal. First div above the breakout is my entry signal. You could, so I do have a script that identifies the divergences. So here's another way to do it. I actually lied. I said I don't have a thing. I actually do. I totally forgot. I made it with ChatGPT. So here's one. This is designed for 5 minute divs. I doubt it's gonna work on this crypto. Backtesting, no. Almost, but not quite. But so this is 5 minute divs. The thing is, it's better to just have an eye for them, because you'll actually see them before they set up. That's the thing. So you want to start watching it, and if it looks like it's making a div, you want to be alerted beforehand. So we could actually write a script to do that and to send alerts. Like, so while it's in the divergence, it could be alerting or changing color or something like that. But really, you can just see it. So I like to be prepared. Right now we'd see this candle. Like if I replayed this back, let's do it. Bar replay. Wait, how do I do this? I'm trying to do the replay function. I thought I could just select it on the chart. Okay, so 17:55. Okay. right, here we go. So we're watching this div in real time. Okay, so this last... Oh, did I miss it? What happened? Oh, there we go. We're probably more likely... We'll just see one in real time. Alright, so here it comes. So we're watching for the div. Is it still playing? Oh god, it went way too fast. That's annoying. I had it on too fast of a time. Okay, here we go. 1720. Okay, so here we have it. Alright, so I have it paused here. So we can see right here the RSI is about to make a divergence. The RSI is about to go down. And meanwhile, price is still making a higher low. So that's just when I start to watch for it, right? This is going so fast. I don't know why. Hold on. Let's go like... It's going so slow. And I can't get the timing right for this. Let's try it a little faster. This replay function is not very useful in this situation. It'd be better just to forward test it. There we go. So we got the next candle. So that would be the buy. Now it didn't make the div. Was that not it? Playback is not working out, guys. I'm just going to go in real time. Because it really isn't. Okay, so we're back to real time. I'm just going to watch for one. But yeah, it's just to set up ahead of time. That's so funny. Oh, is it because we were on the 15-minute? Nope. That's so funny. So this might be getting that breakout. So this is where I'd look for actually, okay, we're breaking the level and I'm going to start looking for the next div up here. So it's going to take multiple candles to form it, right? It's going to be at least 4, 5, 6, 7. So I already know for the 5-minute time frame, that's going to be in, you know, 30 minutes or so. So I could also set an alert here using trade timers. I could do a simple timer and set it for 30 minutes. And it will also alert me to be ready for when this trade is probably going to be setting up. And because I know I like my divs to have at least like, I like at least 4, but really like 5 to 7 is a good minimum amount, up to 12. So. But I'm going to watch for this now. So we'll see if this trades. I'll try to do it in real time. So I added that TP, or I changed the TP to the auto position, and I'm going to look at the other smart trades I've on. Yeah, let's just go full screen. Oh no, we'll watch that trade too. We'll watch for that. So auto is breaking out right now. Okay, XRP is up 20%. Let's just look at it on the chart. So yeah, overall my portfolio is good. I've already been trading all morning, so I feel like I've already spent a lot of time staring at the charts. So I'm not expecting to do anything else, but I like that I edited my... Oh look, we hit TP1. Nice, guys. There we go. So XRP took a bit of profit already. What was it? Let's see. 70% of it sold already. Finished. So we have TP2 for 20%, and then we have 10% holding for the bigger runner. So that's awesome. We hit TP1 on XRP. So we pretty much locked in the gain on that one. and I'm almost certain we locked in again. Yeah, we did lock in again. And then Solana, let's look at Solana. Also hit TP1 on Solana. That's dope. Just being patient and letting the trade play out. So these I just set and forget. Solana only got filled one of my entries. My other two didn't get filled. And I don't know, I could have maybe just jumped in with a little bit more, but in this situation I was just patient. I'm gonna just let this finish and then close the trade eventually and hold that runner for a bigger price target. So we looked at ADA, let's look at Tron. It looks like Tron hasn't moved as much. Oh yeah, but it is moving, look at that, wow. So I filled a little bit more late. We filled here, it looked really bullish to me, so I filled here and we did get that breakout. So this is looking really good. This is our 4-hour charts. This is looking really good. So TP1, TP2. So I'm holding out on this one for a much bigger run. Stop loss is down here. We have this whole consolidation. I could really move the stop loss up to here, but I like my nice loose stop loss. I'm holding for some good targets. And I've risked based on this lower stop loss. So I can really just hold these. I'm risk down on them. So everything's looking good. That looked really bullish. Everything looks good. FET, I'm already all out. I'm just holding the little moon bag. Wow, so that's looking good. And look at this. Cardano is breaking out right here. Yeah, man, no problem, Rama. I'm sorry it wasn't maybe the answer you're looking for, but it's just the way I do it. And I've had a lot of my like easy money trades of the day, which was, I think that's what, oh, who said that? Tanner? I forget who said that at the webinar, at the seminar. I think maybe Tanner said it, but it might have been Austin. But the easy money trade of the day is something he talked about. And today, my easy money trade of the day was a div above previous session's high. We broke above the next div, grab it long. And that would have been the easiest, best trade of the day, and it ran so long. So I'm definitely going to keep looking for those setups, and it's been my bread and butter now with prop firms, with futures. So I'm going to try to look for it better, because one of the other easy money trades of last week was also the same exact setup, and I know it so well that I can just like see it. I just need to pull the trigger and take it every time I see it. So wow, this looks good. I almost feel like we could watch it on stream here, hit the target. It's looking really bullish, but it's so crazy that that didn't hit the first time. It was so close. It was right up here, right? I just moved it down a little bit. And I want to actually move it down a little bit more. 8618. So I'm just going to edit. All right, add TP, boom, save changes. All right, so we're risking 26 on that one, right? So my positions are managed. I feel good about all my TPs. We TP'd on Sol already one. We TP'd on XRP one. ADA still hasn't hit its first one. Tron didn't, or did? Didn't yet, but it looks good. So we already took some profit, which I'd love to see. And meanwhile, my account is at all-time highs. And maybe even beating Bitcoin soon. It was for a little bit. So this is what I want. I think I need Bitcoin to be above my price to be trading better than Bitcoin. Or my value, whatever. Not my price, but my account value. But so we're up 500 and something bucks. So account all-time high. 4,556. And so this is just my own personal account. I'm trading. Every trade on here has been on stream. So let's look at the grid bots a little bit more. I don't think I'm going to play any other, take any other trades right now. I'm just going to kind of let these trades play out. So I don't over risk. I want to lock in my gains. We just took some profit. So I'm just going to chill. Looking at the grid bot. All right, so this potential breakout here is still happening. we had the last 5-minute close. So I'm gonna keep looking, and I'm gonna go back to that in a second. So full screen, 3 commas, and so here's my ETH position. Like I said, we're halfway. So I love that I'm still exposed, and even if we chop or come back down, I will add exposure here. So yeah, I'm happy to let my grid bots have my exposure for now, and hopefully I just hit some more wins on the smart trades and those swings close out, hold the runners, and then just let these grid bots do their thing. I didn't make new banners and stuff for this channel. So this XRP grid, I have it set like a little bit wider range between the grids, so it's a little less trades, but then, you know, each one makes more per trade, so that has a bonus. Overall, it's doing really well. After this chop here, it was actually in the profit while it was below the entry. So that's what I always want to see with the grid bot. So that's how I know it's working well as a hedge. So yeah, I'm feeling good about everything. Let's check out my percentage of exposure. I'm at 35% exposure. Guys, it's even lower now. And meanwhile, the portfolio is at all-time high. So that's awesome. I'm going to come in here and put the date 5/14/25, and we're at 35% exposure to the market. I mean, it is pumping. I want to have exposure while it's pumping, but I also like that my portfolio is at all-time high, so we're locking it in. Let's see, how much is my account up right now? Right, and then I'm gonna do, I guess I don't really need to do any trade journaling. I'll do a little bit because I'm not putting enough. So I have my rules here: $4,000 Kraken account trade journal. I'm gonna come down to the bottom of the page and put 5/14, 5/13. I'm already thinking about tomorrow. 25. I'm just gonna say what I did today. So adjust it, auto stop to where it rejected the first push right below my original TP. What up, session flow? So I'm not even showing this as I journal. That's lame. All right, here we go. So I just put in my journal, adjusted auto stop to where it rejected the first, or rejected, wait, I didn't even type this right. Okay, there we go. Updated the auto stop to where it rejected below my original take profit. And that's all I'm gonna put, that's all I did. Everything else is looking good. We're at 35% exposure. And portfolio at all-time high. So that's what we want to see. I want to see my portfolio higher and exposure less and less, which actually I'm pretty satisfied with this. So I'm up 13.5%. Currently up 13.5% total, which has been a little more than a month. I think it's been 2 months, about, almost. So I know that's not the best, but almost 7% a month is not bad. Swing trading, I will take it. So I guess that's really it. I'm interested. Okay, so we still haven't gotten this breakout, and look, we're actually getting the RSI divergence I was looking for. We're getting a one to the sell side right here, and we also have it right here. We can see both of these. Nope, that's not how I do it. Right here. Also a 3-bar reversal. So that could be a target with this setup. Broke back down. We didn't hold the breakout, and I'm too bullish right now. I wouldn't short. I don't short anyways. I'm a spot longer, but for the RSI divergence setup, pretty much could mark it in now that this next candle is going red. Could mark it in and go for 1R. Stop loss would be actually right above the higher of the two, just like that. 1R. Hold some for 2R. Hold the runner. I'm too bullish right now. I wouldn't be doing that anyways, but that's how it goes. And since this was a short, it's nice to have the bearish confirmation. So we didn't have it with the candle that actually made the div. It's a green candle breaking up above the resistance. So that's too much, that's too bullish, you know, too not good confluence. But here we had the breakdown, a red candle, break below those last two candles, and actually breaking below this whole little cluster here. So it looks more bearish with that confirmation. It'd be fun to, maybe we do some scalping. Let me see if I can get a leverage account. That'd actually be kind of fun. There's a whole platform for it with 3commas that I haven't used yet. But yeah, guys, I don't want to waste too much time, so that's really it today. I managed my portfolio. Everything looks good. I'm good to go. I'm just going to get to enjoy my time now with swing trading. I don't really have to be actively trading. I have my stops in place. I have my targets. I even have my bots running. I'm holding that hedge long position. So I feel good about where I'm at. So shout out 3commas for sponsoring the stream. If you want to try 3commas for yourself, use the link in the description or code Luna to get the best discount. And yeah, I guess that's gonna be it, guys. So I'm just letting my portfolio go. Have some more TPs up ahead on Cardano and Solana and XRP. So waiting for these TPs to hit. Oh yeah, both mine on ADA and Tron. But Solana I hit TP1 and XRP I hit TP1. So that's what's great news. We closed out most of that position on XRP, closed out of 70%, and on Solana closed out of 80%. So most of those positions are out. So hedged off, portfolio is at all-time highs and good to go. So feeling good. Gonna just keep doing the thing, and you know, as the portfolio grows, so will the size of the position. So that's really nice. We're already, I mean, potentially I could grow 13% about what I was risking. So I don't know, I could start risking up a little bit more if I was trying to keep it around a few $100 at a time before. Now I kind of feel good about risking up to what I've made. Maybe I can risk up to like $300 at a time. And before I started with like $50 at a time. So maybe I could go up to 300 and at least not give back what I've already made on one trade type of thing. If I'm going to be exposing myself to multiple trades at once, then I will divide that 300 by the amount of trades. So like in this situation, I'm still in 2 full-size trades, so I could kind of have like $100 risk and $100 risk. Right now I think I'm at 25 and 25, but I didn't get filled all the way on one. So yeah, I can start risking up a little bit, I think. So have that to look forward to and keep compounding this account, hopefully keep growing it, and I will be back on soon. I'm going to keep doing it. So I will be back later this week to check in on the portfolio again. Everything I do on this account I'm doing live. Every trade I've taken, I've made this 500, I think it's actually at 555. This has to update, but yeah, whatever. 558 now. It's constantly changing, but so 558 in the profit. It's really cool to do it all on live stream. Every trade I've taken, and it gives me confidence. It gives me confidence in my trading. So it's been a pleasurable experience so far, and I hope to grow this account and just keep it separate and keep growing it. Don't have any plans to take any money out of it, and see how it goes over time. So stay along for the journey. Like and subscribe, guys. All that good stuff. Check out the links in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. All right, peace out, guys. Ciao, ciao, ciao. See ya. And that'll be it. Peace out.